I'm Jaclyn with the Greater Medina Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Matt with Main Street Medina.
And this is Medina Ingenuity.
Join us on our adventures around town as we discover the people, places, and things that are unique to Medina, Ohio.
You never know where we'll turn up next.
If you have an idea for an adventure, drop us a line at medinaingenuity@gmail.com.
Welcome to Medina Ingenuity.
Welcome back to another episode of Medina Ingenuity. Today we are here with my cohort in crime, Jaclyn, and owner Kim of Honeybee Bakery, recently named one of Cleveland scene's best bakeries in Cleveland. And if you've ever stopped in for a snack or a coffee, you know that to be absolutely true.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having us here today.
Absolutely.
You walk in the door and you instantly salivate because the scent is amazing and we know the
You're
stuff
so
tastes
sweet.
good. We're
So
now
are your
in
goods.
the inner sanctum, and we're going to challenge ourselves to frost a cookie. Now, if you watched our root candle episode, you know we're not so great at pouring wax and painting wax. So
How
first of
will
all,
we do with edibles?
I think that's a different topic.
Well, that could be a whole nother show.
That's true.
Yes.
But first, so how many cookie cutters do you have, and how do you decide
my
each day what
goodness.
you're going to do?
Okay, well, first of all, this isn't even all of our cookie cutters. I mean, we have some on this wall, we have some on that wall. I would venture to say probably in-house, we maybe have 500.
I mean, it looks like it. Legit.
Yeah, and then between my own personal stash, we probably have another 500 on top of that.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
So, yeah, we have quite a bit.
How do you keep track of what you've made? Like, do you literally have a cookie log where you write down what you make every day or every week?
Not really. As far as like different shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of pictures of all of my work.
That's true. Okay.
So that tends to help. So if people ask, oh, if you've done this before, chances are you've either remembered or I've taken a photo of
Yeah.
it.
That's
All right. Cool.
And then when you plan out, do you plan like a week in advance? Like today I'm having Harry Potter cookies.
Oh,
Tomorrow
yeah.
I'm having
Yeah. And usually like with the theme that we'll have in the case, it'll
Yeah.
be a theme for the week.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
we typically we have a whiteboard up here on our fridge.
Gotcha.
And we
Oh,
usually
cool.
like to have upcoming holidays and dates that are coming up. So we like to stay on top of that kind of
So
stuff.
like you'll
Love
have
it.
something for the Medina County Fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll have something for Fair Week.
Love
That's
so
cool.
Love it. Okay.
All right, so we are starting with the basic round cookie, which is about at our entry level of
What could
decorating
go wrong?
expertise. So how do you approach this? Like growing up, my grandma always made sugar cookies for the holidays, and we ended up getting like a cup and a what is that called? A knife. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And
you
it
probably
was-
weren't allowed to have that.
No, I was, but it was a
Okay.
butter knife, so it wasn't short.
Safety, okay,
Yeah, but
good.
it was like literally almond extract and powdered sugar,
yeah.
and we just did that, and it was messy, but
And then you put some sprinkles on it.
or a lot of
Yeah.
sprinkles.
Yes,
Yeah.
an excessive amount. Yep.
So how do you do this?
This is kind of basically the same premise.
Okay.
Our icing is kind of like a royal icing hybrid. It's going to be the
Okay.
same where it's going to dry and it's going to have kind of like a hard shell on top.
Okay.
So you can somewhat stack our cookies, but not really. Underneath, it's still going to stay soft.
Gotcha.
Okay,
So
cool.
not too much pressure.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like where royal icing dries very stiff, ours
Gotcha.
doesn't.
Okay.
Which
So-
probably isn't as fun to eat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
royal icing is not.
It's
very
pretty to look
crunchy.
at,
Yes.
not- yep.
And
Mhm.
you know you can bag those cookies easily. You can stack those cookies easily, but it's typically a turn off when you go to eat them.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's very very crunchy. Not
Yeah,
as-
not the texture you're looking
yeah,
for.
Yeah.
Yep.
As far as the texture goes, not nearly as fun.
Okay.
With these cookies, what we do, we start with a typical outline. So we will outline our cookies first. We'll go around the edge.
And how long have you been doing this, Kimberly?
I have been decorating cookies at home for about 8 years now.
Okay.
Absolute
and-
precision.
So she has 8 years experience on us.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, at least.
At
and
least,
then,
if not more.
and,
I like
you
how
know,
she slides
really,
that in.
I really haven't been counting too much as far as like how long I've been doing it. Honestly, I really can't tell you when I started.
Okay, it's
it
just
started,
always been a part of your
yeah,
life. Okay.
it started as a hobby, and then I started doing it for like friends and family, and then found out Honeybee was hiring a few years ago. Got a part-time job here, And then
And now you
Now you're
own
the
it.
owner.
And
That's
now
really
I'm
cool.
Congratulations.
You know,
yes.
so it's pretty wild.
Right?
All right, so we do the outline.
Yep.
Yeah, so you'll start with a thicker icing to outline your cookie.
Okay.
And then you have a thinner icing, which is just the same exact icing. You'll thin this out. With our icing, we use milk to thin ours.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And this just floods the entire cookie.
Okay.
So that's what gives you that flat, even surface. That way you don't have to, plop that same thickness on and then
Yeah.
scrape it.
Right.
All right,
So
cool.
with
Which
this,
would be the grandma style
Exactly.
cookies that we did for a million years.
Yeah.
Bell cookie shape, by the way. I don't know what your house was, but ours were bell cookies.
Well, it depended on the holiday. So
Okay.
bells would be for Christmas.
Yep, bells for Christmas.
And Christmas trees, and that Santa with the bag on his back that never looked like Santa
So
with
it
the
was
bag
more
on his
like,
back.
yeah, you probably could have made it look like Slimer from Ghostbusters,
Yes.
right?
Yes, she's really good at this.
Don't make
Chris
yourself all
or
worked
Easter would be little chickies and bunnies.
out. Okay. I think Grandma could only handle us for one season, I think.
Oh.
So that's why we only did the Christmas ones.
then a lot of times, sometimes we'll just shake that,
Yep.
get it to settle. And
I'm sure ours
sometimes-
will look just like that.
Yes.
A lot of times we'll just wait before we'll put on any kind of detail. Sometimes it'll take maybe just like 10 minutes or so. Because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll just outline the entire tray.
Sure, and
Okay.
then
we'll
flood.
fill, we'll fill those cookies. And then we'll move on to maybe another tray. Because a lot
Yep.
of times we'll have several trays waiting on us.
It's like the old Model T production line idea,
exactly,
right?
yeah.
How
So-
many cookies do you make a day?
Oh my
Roughly.
goodness. Well, this week we have a total of 400 cookies going out for orders.
Wow.
So
Just for orders.
Just for orders.
Oh my gosh,
So
okay.
that's what I spent my morning doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are worse
Um,
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with our case, it just depends. Really, we kind of get a feel on what the theme is.
Mhm.
With Harry Potter this week,
They're adorable.
we're expecting it's going to be
Yeah,
Quite
it's
popular.
super popular.
especially towards the end of the week.
Yeah.
Sure.
Typically Fridays and Saturdays, it's very crazy.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we're expecting quite a few.
Okay.
So I did about 200 so far this week, and we're expecting probably another 200 for the end of the week.
Wow.
So,
What's the most fun cookie you've ever done?
oh gosh, when it comes to fun ones, I would definitely say anything that like revolves around TV shows.
Okay.
We did ones for Schitt's Creek.
Best show ever.
That were just
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Honestly, like even just decorating those, like I was giggling to myself because
Yeah.
they were just
I
so
wanna piss your nose
hysterical.
right
That's
now.
great.
Yeah.
They
That's
were
great.
so hysterical.
Yes.
So we look forward to doing ones like that.
Sure.
So, and honestly, we look forward to having customers challenge us.
Bring their
You know,
ideas.
yeah, like,
What can you
Okay.
do? Yeah.
don't be afraid to come to us with these off the wall ideas because
If you can be creative and make it happen.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I just did a set for a girl that just got a hysterectomy,
Okay.
and I put it up on our Facebook page. And I don't know if you saw them, Matt,
I
but
don't think I did.
oh my
It's
gosh,
something you wouldn't forget.
Now I'm gonna go
they
look
were
for it.
hysterical, and it was this cartoon of a uterus,
Yes.
and underneath it said "Bye, Felicia."
Love.
And
Yes.
it was hysterical. I got
Where do you
so-
get a uterus cookie cutter?
Well, I put it on a circle.
Okay.
So I
So
had
you
to
drew
draw
the
these.
uterus.
I
Good.
had to draw these
All right.
on each
Oh,
one of
please
these
tell me
cookies.
we're not trying
Anatomy
that
and
today.
physiology.
Oh, no.
Yes.
All right, we're not
But
drawing
it
uterus.
was a cartoon, and it had, it had
That's
a smile on
awesome.
it and everything. They were adorable, and they were so cute. We got so many comments and
Yes.
so many likes on those.
Yeah.
And we had girls comment on these like, "Oh my gosh, why didn't I get these cookies? Why didn't somebody buy these for me?" And I'm just
Oh
like,
my gosh, because
I-
everyone
I-
wants a uterus now.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know, and I won't lie, I'm like, oh, should I post these?
Right.
I was like, why not?
Why
Yeah,
not?
good
And I'm
for
like,
you.
hey,
Own it.
I love
if you
it.
guys like
Love
them, why
it.
not? So that's why I'm like,
Yes.
don't be afraid, because
Yeah.
we'll do
what
them.
you can make.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll do them.
Good.
So
Tell me a little bit about like this practice start thing. Is it like kind of standing on the diving board
Yeah.
looking? Is
It
that
is.
required?
it is. Well, I mean,
Because you were like, whap,
She
whap,
did 3
whap.
of them, I
All right.
noticed. Yeah. She had 3 test ones.
I'm studying this.
Right? That's
because
what I
at Feeding
observed.
Medina County, you totally kicked my behind in every challenge.
That did feel good. I'm
I
not
know.
gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
with me, I mean, I didn't have any formal training. I basically taught myself. I learned
wow, cool.
on YouTube
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and all that. I mean, I just picked it up and decided, hey, you know, this looks like fun. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
And then ended up having a knack for it. So
Right.
Cool.
Very cool.
And I loved it.
How long do you let these things dry before
This
you...
one should be good.
Okay.
I'm just going to write the simple word honey on this one for
Simple.
obvious reasons.
Simple.
Just because, you know, honey
there's
bee,
that-
there's
Why
that.
not? Yeah.
There's that practice.
So,
Yeah.
you know, the one thing I've always hated was writing. I never liked writing on cakes. I never liked writing on cookies.
Right.
But I'll have to say, in the last few years, I have gotten much better at it.
Okay.
Well, there you
Which,
go.
thank heavens, you
Yes.
know? So, you know,
It's an opportunity.
Yeah.
with practice,
Yep.
you
You
know,
can do
it really, it comes to you. For a long time, I told myself, I'm never going to get this.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to look like a kindergartner wrote on these, you know? But
Yeah.
Mine will.
Yeah.
I can guarantee
but
you that.
I did it,
Yes.
you know? I did
Anything
it.
is possible,
So,
kids.
All right, honey. Here goes the honey.
Honey.
Right?
Oh, Lord. Cursive
Oh,
even.
fancy. Shoot. Okay.
This is
Oh,
like back
my.
in second, when did we learn cursive?
I don't
What
know,
grade?
but I bet you ours
And that's
don't
it.
look like
That's
that. Okay.
brilliant
Well,
and
I say
perfect.
we try it.
So
Okay.
that's our cookie.
All right, this is our prototype.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do a show of hands of everyone in the audience, which is Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's going to vote on who does this.
I feel like this is the part of the video where maybe he can do the speed up part where we look like we're going fast
Okay.
and then get to the end of
All right.
what it's going to be.
So these are both outlines.
Okay. Outlines.
These are your thicker ones. Those are the
All right,
ones
now
that you're
you
going to outline.
twisted
Yeah,
it
so
and you
yeah,
wrapped it around.
I twist it to make sure like your icing isn't really going to go anywhere.
Right.
Okay.
I always clear. That's always the tip of mine. I always make sure my tip is completely clear,
Yep.
not
And you
crust it
flip-
over with
Yep.
anything.
Flip the wrist.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Does it matter if you go counterclockwise or
Doesn't matter.
clockwise?
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Oh, Lord.
So far, so good. Oh, I do not have a perfect circle.
And you know, you'd be surprised. Like circles are one of the things that are the most
Excellent
tough.
job.
Very nice work, sir.
A little San Francisco shaky going
I
on.
mean, I like it. I like
Okay.
it. There was some
Right.
pressure. Okay.
All right. Now the next is going to be your fill.
Okay.
So, and then the trick with this is to not go too fast.
Okay. Slow and steady wins
Yes,
the race.
Slow and steady. And
All
that's
right.
another thing is, you know, when you thin out that icing is to make sure that it's not, you know, too thin because then otherwise it's going to come out of your bag too fast.
Did you go in circles with this?
I did. I started around the edge and then started working my way
Okay.
in.
It's not flooding. Get Barley. It's not flooding.
And feel free to squeeze that bag a little bit more.
Okay.
Don't be too
There you go.
afraid.
Getting aggressive.
There you
Getting
go.
aggressive.
You
then
got it. You got it.
I kind of use the tip,
To like connect.
yeah, to kind of like smoosh all of it together.
Am I going to be able to schmoosh afterwards?
yeah.
Or have I missed my opportunity?
No.
I feel like this is
You
giving
can-
Matt an advantage, and I am okay with
No,
that.
you
Because
are-
I want him to succeed.
You're okay. So go back over. You're doing perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. That's what we like to hear.
Just keep it connected to the icing.
Yep.
Don't
Oops,
lift up.
Oops, oops, oops. Okay, how's
You're
that?
good. You're good.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
Nicely done.
Yes. Capitalize on my mistakes.
Oh.
Oh,
Already messing it up. All right.
oh yeah.
I'm over flooding.
No, see, you're doing good because I wasn't close to my little.
There you go.
What is? It's like a guardrail. Like we set the guardrail. It's honestly not bad. It kind of settles down.
It does.
I mean, it's
If you
definitely not
have
as
if you
pretty
have
as
the right
yours.
consistency, it does. It kind of like settles
It's pretty
into
forgiving.
itself.
I mean,
yeah.
definitely you've got the skill set. But
Yeah, it settles into itself. So
Well, I hope. Yeah.
Nice.
perfect.
All right. That makes up for my
There
donut
you go.
fiasco from before.
And there you go. That's perfect.
We learned about shaking the tray earlier.
There you go.
Yes. I feel like
I feel like they're not bad. Like they would be in the seconds category, but
See?
perhaps these would be on sale.
I give us a B plus.
Yeah. I don't don't
Alright,
know.
very
Like
cool.
we still have to letter it, which could take the score down.
Yeah.
But we're maintaining.
Oh, trust me, it's not going to be any worse than when I first started. I can assure you.
Judgment-free zone. I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
I am the last person that should judge.
Your writing is beautiful.
I know.
Thank you.
I cannot. I
Thank
mean, I
you.
can believe it, but like it's stunning.
But trust me, I did not start out that way.
I
Okay.
was
That I
kind of
can assure
hoping
you.
we were going to do Winnie the Pooh style, like H-U-N-N-Y.
Hey, you feel however you want to go.
If we knew Braille, that might
Right.
be easier.
Like just like tap it in.
Do you make
However you would
Braille
like to
cookies?
go.
Could you make a Braille cookie?
We probably could. I
See,
mean,
any idea? She's
yeah.
willing to entertain.
exactly.
Try it out here, folks.
I mean,
And you definitely
Yeah.
could.
Yeah.
You know.
The different range. So we were working on cookies today, but
Yeah.
there's so many beautiful treats out there. What are some of the options? Like, I know you have the
Cinnamon
7-layer bar, the
buns.
cinnamon buns.
Oh yeah, we have cookie sandwiches, we have cupcakes, we have our French Macs are probably one of our biggest sellers.
Yeah. Okay.
We sell so many of those every week. It's hard, honestly, it's hard to keep
up.
some of those in a
Wow.
That's great. Yeah.
And you specialize in scones, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are probably one of my most favorite things to make. We actually had a apple rosemary one this morning.
Oh.
I saw that out there. I was thinking,
Caught your eye, did it?
It did.
Interesting.
I had my baker Kenny, who was actually the previous owner
Right.
here.
I love
who's-
that she still comes back and works
Yes,
here.
it's
Love.
amazing to have her back. It's
Yeah.
incredible. She made those this morning, and I tried them, and they were out of this world. They were
I've been
so
seeing
good.
a ton of lavender stuff lately.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
that's
lavender
like
is-
totally on trend.
Yes,
So
lavender is huge. So.
Okay.
And when Kenny owned the bakery, she brought in a lot of her vegan stuff, her vegan
Yeah.
inspired stuff, and you carry that as well, correct?
yeah, yeah.
You've continued that.
Oh yeah, and that's actually that's what's nice to have her back is because she's so in tune with all of that and knows
Right.
how it's supposed to taste, how
Yep.
it's supposed to look. So she can whip that stuff out like nobody's
That's cool.
business,
Yep.
and it's awesome. She keeps that stuff fully stocked, and
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
and I love that you guys
amazing.
have fun. This is my default for a cup of
Yeah.
coffee. And when I look back here, y'all are laughing and smiling and being
amazing.
silly.
Life's
It's-
too short.
And I'm looking
not to
around
be,
this
right?
space now, like this is not that big in here.
Not at all.
She can throw
but it
a
works.
party.
They do have
Yeah.
a party.
That's
Not
right.
at all.
I love
mean,
it.
we love
All right.
to have fun back here.
Do you want me to go first or second on the lettering?
First, because you frosted first.
Okay.
I'm very process oriented.
There
Alright,
you go.
I feel like I'm going to end up like not being able to fit it on the cookie, but we'll see how this goes. Okay.
Just give it your best shot.
Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement.
I watched you but didn't pay attention. Are you a two-handed froster or are you a one-handed? Or does it matter?
Typically, when I'm doing like very intense detail,
Yeah.
when I'm holding my bag, I'll usually put my other hand on my wrist
Okay.
just to try to keep it steady.
Yeah.
Just because
Uh-oh.
it's weird. It's not like out of nervousness, but your
Just
hand will
control.
just naturally shake a little bit.
Yeah.
And obviously that comes through in your writing. So look at you!
I might say Haney.
Bam!
Haney.
Haney?
I struggled on the O. I panicked. I had a moment of panic.
I
So-
love it.
And I like that my tongue was out just like when we did the ballet
Oh,
lesson.
was it?
I think that's what helps me.
Was the tongue on camera? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I
All right.
love it.
Do you? God, I am so nervous. How did you even start? Do you?
You should have been paying attention.
I should have.
There you go.
Do you
do that.
consider yourself an artist?
Me?
Yes.
100%. Say yes to that. You are.
I consider myself maybe a cookie artist.
That's
but
right. In your own medium.
That's a strong maybe. So it's taken me a while to get there, I should say,
I think you are extremely talented and you should own that skill.
Thank you.
You deserve
I
it.
have a lot of people that tell me that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That looks
Look at
terrible.
You guys
I gotta
are
fix
doing
my
so
age.
good.
I
You're
have like
doing
the.
so good.
I have like the weenie honey, and you have like the robust Haney, and then we have the perfect honey.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's the winner.
It is.
Yeah, but not bad.
That's awesome.
Can we show the camera our work? Should we rotate
Yeah.
this around?
Or here, let's do this. That
Okay.
way you guys can really see them. There you go.
I mean, all things considered.
There you go.
Not bad. Good job.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That was fun.
Absolutely.
Hey, do you think we could go maybe explore a little bit about what's in your case up front?
Absolutely.
All right.
For sure.
Let's
And maybe we'll challenge ourselves to making a coffee cocktail.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Let's
All
go
right.
foam some milk.
All right, see you out front.
From high school sports to community events and beyond, you can find all of your favorite local shows on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Hi, I'm Kristen Gambasini from Craft Table. You can check out my show as well as other local favorites such as Medina Minute, Cooking with Kelly, and Leisure and Literature on Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Check us out right now on Channel 100, or search Armstrong Neighborhood Channel on YouTube for playlists and much more. Spirit, town pride, community. This is the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Okay, Kimberly, so we're up front, we're checking out the goodies in the cases, and my eyes are on the French macarons, is that right? 'Cause
Yes.
There's
Yes.
different types of macaroons out there,
Yes,
right? So,
macaroon is the one that's traditionally coconut that
Okay.
has the chocolate bottom.
gotcha. And these are the fancy French kind, and they look amazing. So,
Is
I
it a
gotta-
macaroon or a macaron?
Macaron.
Macaron?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, these
Macaron.
are
Macaron.
Macaron.
I
It's
love it.
it's
Isn't
a
he the
French
president of
term.
France?
Yes, that's exactly, yes, exactly. I love it. So, I gotta imagine these are one of your best sellers because they're beautiful.
100% one of my best sellers, without a doubt.
And there's a variety of flavors.
Oh yes, yeah. Like currently right now we have vanilla fudge, pina colada, lemon raspberry, bomb pop.
Oh my gosh, bomb pop.
lavender is one of our biggest sellers.
Yep, as we were just talking about, totally on
yeah,
trend.
sugar
Yep.
cookie. But
They're
the
beautiful.
Right?
flavors are just endless.
Right,
So,
and hard to keep in stock. So if somebody was interested in ordering, we would encourage them to order in large quantities. So
yes,
perfect,
yeah.
When
perfect.
someone has a special order, like generally what's the lead time that you like to have?
At least we typically for anything at least a week.
Okay.
You know, that way, you know, it definitely gives us time to prepare and especially
Have
make
the
those
supplies,
special flavors.
all of that. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And then in this case, we've got some lemon bars, we've got some Snickers bars, and then you were talking scones are like one of your things, right?
Yes, yeah.
So flavors on scones, anything
oh my
crazy?
gosh, there's one of my favorites, and I know it sounds crazy.
Bring it
but,
on, girl.
is a sausage urban cheese.
I've had that.
Okay.
It's delicious. And you did a
And
cheddar
it's,
cheese. Yeah, the
it's
cheddar
kind
cheese
of like
one.
a breakfast.
So that could be savory versus
Yes,
like the sweet.
yes.
So that's a perfect
And I
sense.
like to do like the savory ones. I've done a rosemary parmesan one before.
sounds good,
That's very
too.
good.
Yep.
I've done a bacon apple maple one before. That's
Oh,
actually
wow.
very good.
Okay.
That one was pretty tasty.
Yeah.
But traditionally I like to do the lemon blueberry is the one that sells.
Those
so
flavors
fast.
go so
Yeah.
well together.
Yeah.
Right.
And then cranberry orange white chocolate is one of our big ones. So
So
but-
that'd be another one if somebody has a crazy idea. Just
Oh,
bring
yeah.
it to you. See if it
Yeah,
works.
for sure.
All right.
I did
Nice.
strawberry orange not that long ago, but we're always open to flavor suggestions. So by all means, you know, if you've got
All right.
you know crazy flavor ideas, bring them on. You know, we'll put them in the case,
Yep.
or you know, we'll make them for an order.
Yeah.
100%. So
And the other thing to note in your case is you always have vegan on hand, right?
Oh,
Where people
always.
are ready to go. You don't have a special order. You have vegan
there's
options
always
ready.
there's always vegan options.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Perfect. And then
delicious.
I'd love to see my co-host Matt attempt to make a custom coffee. So
Yes.
do you think we can slide on over there?
100% we
All
can.
right.
All
I'll
right.
meet you over there.
Check it out. Raspberry mocha coming up.
Oh, the classic. I love it. All right.
All right.
Okay. For the capstone event,
Just to redeem myself.
the order has been placed for a raspberry mocha, which Matt is going to make, but I want you guys to note that it's going to take 2 helpers for us to get there. So Matt,
Okay. So Maddie walked me through this. So we're gonna do it. So first you have to do the espresso.
step 1.
So put that in to the line.
He is measuring it
There's
to a line.
enough-ish.
Yep.
Then you tamp it down. Now we wrap it up in there.
Inserting it in machine.
We're gonna measure our milk.
Measuring
And
milk.
it's a
Alrighty.
mixture of milk and cream, right?
So far, so good.
So it's gonna be sugary and fatty, but
nice.
delicious.
That's what makes it delicious.
True.
No judgment on those that order the raspberry
Up
mocha.
to there. It's a little bougie.
Well, which is why you picked it.
Yes, because I'm so bougie. Okay, so Maddie, do I put the chocolate and the raspberry in now? All right.
Got-
And about how much?
As much as you want.
Oh yeah.
Make it
I mean, if you're gonna do it, do
All
it.
right.
Hit a raspberry.
About there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have to order more of that now.
And so I'm steaming this.
Yes.
Okay, now
With
this,
this?
be careful.
Okay.
Safety first.
Yeah. Left.
And we're listening for it to get a deep
All right,
resonance.
when do I turn that on?
Right now, if you want.
And this? What?
Touch it again.
Okay. We almost had one slight error, but Maddie saved us. We're good. Still safe. Oh my, we almost
That
missed
wasn't in the
cup.
lesson.
Almost missed the cup. It seems dangerously close
Seeing
to
how
the
it gets
rim.
deeper?
Yes.
He's getting there.
I mean, you definitely have a feel for it.
Gotta have some foam. All
Foam's
right,
good.
we're gonna test it. Maddie said 140.
Okay. Safety first. It's like cooking chicken.
Okay, we're like at 160, so we're gonna turn this off.
Things have gone horribly right.
They did. I'll be
man,
back to
okay.
clean. Totally. All right, burnt raspberry.
Yeah, put your espresso in first.
And
We
at
may
first?
have seen that coming. No one really knows.
We didn't.
Okay.
It's extra hot.
We
It's
really
okay.
didn't.
It's extra hot.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now the fancy part that didn't meet it. There was an accident. It's
And then
fine.
you normally take a spoon and do the foam on top. Which we don't have. We'll fake it.
It actually smells
One
delicious.
far less than perfect raspberry mocha. But
Wait, with whip.
oh god, all right. I mean, other than the spillover, not too bad, right?
No,
Not too
no.
bad.
It smells good.
It does smell delicious, actually.
Put a lot of raspberry.
Just because you told
We
me to
all
taste.
saw it happen, Maddie. It's
All right.
true. Yep.
Probably really hot.
Don't burn yourself.
It's hot.
It's mostly whipped cream at that
Mostly
point.
All right, sugar on sugar. Done.
Yum.
Honeybee Bakery,
Thank you guys
thank you
so
so
much.
much for
I'll be zinging all day now.
a wonderful day.
Thank you.
This was a
Thank
ton
you.
of fun.
So if you want sugar and goodness and
Yep.
coffee and wonderful service
And just delightful people.
delightful people,
Yep.
come to Honeybee Bakery, 23 Public Square. Facebook page, follow that.
Yep.
Hysterectomies and more, everything.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
From hysterectomies to Harry Potter. You can get it out, Honeybee Bakery.
Get some business
Cheers.
cards.